having a wonderful day. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let's get it going. Let's get the vibe set. Let's get the game set. Just don't complain yet. It's 24/7. We ain't begging for no fucking brain check. There's plenty of that all around. So definitely hoping to have a big hip-hop and rip-roaring straight up and right on live stream for sure. We've got the Death Star with us, featured ever so prominently. Hell yeah. That thing's heavy, too. All needs about 2 of these bitches in a sock. Start swinging. Alexandre Marquez, first one off the bat. Let's fucking go, baby. First like, by God. Hell yeah. Mr. Jetpack said no. Oh, you got beat, did you, Jetpack? Don't you hate when that happens? Ain't it so terrible? He said, I was beat to the draw. Like how he about like old Buster Scruggs, isn't he? God, a little warm despite all the rain. Let me slither out of that. Look, yeah, that's better. Much better, much better. Hell yeah. Well, Jetpack, you can win some, but you can't win them all, by God. The Stoosey Boys have learned that lesson. One way or the other. But yeah. Hot damn. We're going to crack open this Death Star here and see what lies inside. Got Rainbow Band of Jason, of course, my baby, my Giat, by God. Sometimes you just got to plead the fifth, you know what I'm saying? You know, we have a right to not self-incriminate, and I think it's damn well time we used it. Yeah, there's Rainbow Band. That's what I'm talking about. Sizzle and crack over here. I'm making Rice Krispie treats, y'all. What?
I said I ate one.
Well, hey, I'm right there. Hey, I hear you.
I love them.
I love Rice Krispie treats. They're so good, especially the home-style kind with big marshmallow hunks in there. Fuck yeah.
The one I ate was chocolate.
Chocolate one's alright. The rainbow one's actually really good. As the higher power takes a shot out here in the Okefenokee. Hope everyone's having a great one, of course. Didn't know Jesus wore glasses. Well, he did when he wanted to see. What's up, Arjun? How you doing? Got a cool profile picture. He also probably didn't have a problem with his fifth apparatuses fucking clogging on him. That's kind of slowing down the pace a little bit. But definitely hope everyone's having a great one and hope everyone's having a good one for sure. The Stoosey Boys live at 5, I suppose. Kicking ass and taking names. Hoping to see some cool members of the repeat offenders. Hoping to see some fam dam up in the house for sure. All kinds of cool, groovy, new people up in the house. It's YouTube Live, y'all. It's nothing but non-stop fun and festivities. Lauren Aspera said hi. Scatterbrained said it's flaking off slowly. And Jessica Stardust with the woo! Oh, yeah, all kinds of cool folk all. Good God, I think I finally got this thing cleared. But yeah, Scatterbrained with the it's flaking off slowly. Wow. Wow, I'm show you. But Scatterbrain said, read my first message. Yeah, it's flaking off slowly. There we go. We're finally good to go. All right, now we can pop open this here Death Star and see what lies beneath. Let's take a look under the hood here. And you see, the Death Star separates. It's made for grinding up peppercorns and parsley and thyme and shit. Say it, please. I've already said it 100 times. Unless you sent a different message that I'm not seeing. I've already said it's flaking off slowly. I think it's set to all messages. I'm inclined to believe. Sorry, it's being censored. Oh, hell, here we go. And for the record, yeah, I am on top messages. Oh, my penis is flaking off. I hear you. Sloughing off. I hear you, scatterbrained. Hey, some people pay big money for that. It's also the only one whose chat hasn't been showing up in top messages. I can't help these things. No, we're going to try real hard not to drop this fifth here. And I know, yes, I know, your mind's guaranteed. It's all you'll ever need. So what do you want with me? Bow, wow, now, now, now. Hell yeah. All right, so now we were able to get the fifth grooving. We'll go ahead. Papa up in the house. Mister, I can't turn my damn headlights on. Hey, I forgot to tell you, I stopped in up there for a moment because your father's headlights were on. His ass in there taking a shower. Hell, he could have been standing outside for what it was worth. Though, to be fair, I don't think it was raining so hellaciously at the time. I'll set this Death Star of Joy down here. How come every time I show the Death Star, more people show it? Alexandre Marquez. What is it? Tobacco. Yes. Definitely. Without a doubt. It's made for grinding tobacco. Wow. You're absolutely right, Alexander. 100%. Look at this wet kitty. Kitty. It's Cosmo. Yeah. Oh, man. It's Shad. Come on. We need something to get that off. Paper towel. Spectacular. Jesus also loved drugs. What I could swear. I don't think it shed anywhere else on me. Ooh, big fat raindrops for sure. Jetpack with the glad to hear from you, Pawpaw. Hey, y'all know Pawpaw's always hard at work. These things happen. Damn, what a mark. But yeah, so what's good, everyone? How's everyone's day been? Definitely hope it's been a spectacular one for everyone, of course. For sure. Hell yeah. And Papa was like, Jetpack. Hey, he's a cool cat. I'm 100%. Jetpack knows where it's at and where it is. It's been left off and to define what within the self. Peace of mind. Jetpack, can you see? Settle down. A damn cat. Enjoying an ice cold beverage right now. Yeah, sweet tea, no doubt. The U.S. Army sent the B-2 stealths to nuke Iran. What? The consensus on what I heard is that would be paramount to a declaration of war, and then so therefore, and we don't do politics on here. He said negative. I'm curious to see the B-2 stealth bomber in action. Well, first off, it has been in action before. You just didn't fucking know. Second off, because, flying black triangle, woo-woo, who knows what does or doesn't happen in the desert. Anyway, I'm still working on, Stardust said I'm still working on this house in Millen, Georgia, working with oil paint. Had to sit outside for a moment. It's strong. Are you painting a house with oil paint? Can you do that? Just take like a week to dry, won't it? Oil-based paints and stuff. Holding down the fort down there, Georgia way. KAS up in the house with the Lowell. It's popping. Hope everyone's having a fine day, a fantastic day. Hope y'all can see the rain going down behind me as well. It's a little sodden out here, to say the least. There were multiple streams in the yard, I'll tell you that. Oh, there were. And it was fun watching the rain dance on the rooftop, fucking exploding and everything else. But, yeah. So glad all you folk could make it today to the Stoosey Boy live stream so we could hee-haw and carry on like the wild-eyed individuals we are, for sure. Blood in the streets in the town of New Haven. Blood stains the roofs and the palm trees of Venice. Bloody my love in the terrible summer. It's a bloody red sun over fantastic LA. Oil-based paint is 10 times stronger than water-based. What do you mean like 10 times stronger? Define strength of paint.
Smell.
I always thought it'd be fun to do some of that Bob Ross wet on wet action. Because I painted a dry canvas attempted Bob Ross style, but I never did a wet on wet. You see, it was our problem. Wet on wet. And sometimes you just got to plead the fifth, because it's what you do. It's part of the process. You got to get your mind right. And some of that smell and harder to clean up if you fuck something up. Can you sing Hanger 18? Welcome to our fortress tall. Now take some time to show you around. It's impossible to break these walls, for you see the steel is much too strong. Computer banks to rule the world. Instruments to sight the stars, and possibly I've seen too much. Hanger 18, I know too much. Yeah. You fuck around, ask me to do Megadeth. You fuck. Yeah. Said, can you do Hanger 18 now? It might have been the same cat that asked for Angry Again a couple live streams ago. One of my fave. Out of all the Megadeth songs, I would probably put it top 10, but I don't think I could put it top 5. Not in a world where My Last Words, Euthanasia, Atulamond, Addicted to Chaos. In a world where all those songs exist, it's kind of hard to, And Hanger 18 wasn't even the best song on that album. I argue Polaris, Tornado of Souls. It and Holy Wars are about the same. Dawn Patrol is a banger. To all those who actually caught that. Mechanics, yeah. Whoever thought you'd be better? It's the only song I know off their first album, by the way. I put this turning the screws in me when I do it for my life. Make my drive shaft crank. Make my pistons bulge. Make my ball bearings round the yeah. Megadeth is a lot of fun. I mean, a whole lot of fun. Lucretia, yeah. Sad and late at night, I tiptoe through the darkness, cold as hell. Where am I? Land of Christian is around you. Take my voice, light escape up into my idol, hiding from everyone. My friends all say, can you meddle in the way? Yeah. Seems like old boy really jammed a lot of that rust and yeah, Pete's back there. Hell yeah.
No, that ain't Pete. It's Dart.
Dart, sugar, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. Timid fuck. Wait, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, sugar? You gotta watch him. He's got catitudes, y'all. Hell, they all do. And feline, that sounds an awful lot like felon, doesn't it? Coincidence? I think no. Papa said bite him, sugar. He can't fucking hear. How do you think he's gonna read too? Sugar. It's like, when are we going inside and eating food? We're that good human food. If there is one thing that will spare this planet from total annihilation by some alien, highly advanced life form, it's going to be the food. We're going to hit them with like chimichangas or enchiladas or something. They're just going to fucking bowl over their spaceships. All of a sudden, Earth just becomes basically like an intergalactic fast food restaurant. Be alright, I guess. It'd be okay, but it also kind of sucked to know that your whole existence, the whole point of your species was to basically just become fast food workers. But, hey, these things happen. Beats going extinct for any given reason, I suppose. Hi, welcome to Earth. How may I help you? Yeah, how may I serve you today? Like, and of course they're intergalactic. It's like, let me get one pepperoni pizza, one of those stuffed turkeys. Let's go for some, like a nice loaf of ham. They just pull through, order whatever mishmash of bullshit. Gonna have to start the fast food workers union. I hear you, Alec Bradshaw, Dr. Hamster in the house. Some cats make lemonade. He makes hamsterade.
No.
We don't even want to talk about the taste. Finished my lunch time for me to get back at it. Is that under table pay or is that like official work? Oh. What's up with that? I hear everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, watch them Stoosey Boys now. I know you'll probably like us if you gave us a chance now. Come on, baby, grooving with them Stoozies. Okay, start us getting paid under the table to paint that house. What are you, flipping the house? I'd love to be selling a house right now. Although I'm under the impression somebody, I think at the coal mine threw out that like the housing market stands as like 60% seller, 30% buyer kind of thing. So in other words, if you're buying a house, there's way more sellers than buyers, which means it's a buyer's market just off that simple, you know. So if it's a buyer's market, that means I think you're going to have a great choice when it comes to houses. You're just getting fiddle fucked up.
Yeah.
Is what I'm, no matter, it's not that great of a buyer's market. All of a sudden, that was my lighter. Oh, it's done. Went right into. I wish I had the cheddar for a house. Hey, me too. I'd set one right where I'm sitting. Probably move the trailer into the field, and then all of a sudden the trailer becomes Stoosey Boy World Headquarters. And we're going to turn that motherfucker into a storage shed. Can I get a little hawk to it? You're live with the Stoosey Boys. What's up? You got a light? Mine's gone. I mean, flopped right off. I mean, done. Can I hold on to this for a while? Thanks. I fucking swear. Plotting on what I should get for dinner. So we've made an abundance of pasta meals over the past few days, and so I've got pasta coming out my ears at this point. So we're probably what's the word? Probably gonna do what we call picking night, where whatever looks good is what will be happening there. Now, I'm liable to do some more ziti because that ziti's fire. However, if I want to give my body a break from the garlic, I don't know. It could be sandwiches. You never know. Did the Italian night. It was fantastic. It was all right. I think a little refinement, a little more. Honestly, I think Squirrel's candied bacon was pretty wild myself. There wasn't nothing Italian about that, but it was like maple syrup, brown sugar, honey, mustard, bacon, and I swear there was something else in there.
I don't know. It was good.
Brown sugar, maple. No, it was maple smoked, brown sugar, honey, mustard, bacon, if I remember correctly, and it was fucking unreal, dude. I don't know what it's basically candied bacon. It was a lot like candied beef jerky. But the texture with the fat, between the fat and the lean, it was honestly like candied brisket. Dude, it was fucking crazy. Should have shot a short of that shit. It was different. It was wild as piss. And that was everyone trying to see if it was worth a damn. And let me tell you something. It, in fact, is worth a damn. Almost as good as homemade. I think it's fucking better than homemade beef jerky. Because I've had homemade beef jerky probably 50 times in my life. I've only had that crazy shit once. So, you know what I mean? Hey, Seed, what's up? He said y'all always talking about food. Well, fucking Bradshaw got to talking about dinner. And then he asked about Italian night. And so, therefore, now I'm more than happy to sit around and talk about food. Said we're hungry. Let me sit here and eat this bowl of ziti in front of everyone. But realistically, I don't know what I'm going to do. That is so funny. Hey, Seed, you the one forgetting to eat or not forgetting to eat or whatever the hell. Hey, look, it's Pete. But yeah, how's everyone's day been? Can we get a rate? Can we get a rank? Hit it up in chat if you are willing to express the level of wonderful that your day was or wasn't. Because if it was terrible, we want to know. If it was great, we want to know. But if nobody else asked today, the Stoosey Boys, the C-Man asked, how the hell's your day going? Alec Bradshaw has only been up for 2. Damn, I thought there was something over there. And sure enough. Yeah, I hear you. Here you go. Sis is hanging at a 7. Hayseed said, other than hotter than hell, great. Well, if y'all can see, it's raining in Kentucky, so we're the heat has been knocked right out of the day. That's the great part about this weather.
Like how the tiny cats have just been accumulating around
you. Yeah, I like old dark. Let's see, yeah, the weather's been great. We're at that part of the year where it gets hot as piss, but it stays rainy. Honestly, the rainy season has drug on longer than I feel like normal.
Yeah.
But spring lasted longer, too. So I'll argue we're probably going to have a long summer, too. I don't know why the seasons are dragging. I guess we can blame global warming and shit. Papa was at a 5 and it's now about a 7. I hear you. I'm probably hanging about the same. I'd say I'm hanging about a 7, maybe a 7.5. Definitely a 7.5. Yeah, been a wet year. Been great. Good year to have koi fish. Do you fish? No, Alex.
We could just about have a little koi pond.
Yeah, in our goddamn farming plots. Oh, you mean in that mineral tub? I guess they'd get so hot in the fucking day.
You know, some people actually use them for their koi pond. Right?
No, it's wild.
Yeah.
No, I haven't fished in years, Alexandre Marquez. Last time I was trout fishing and I fumbled a trout off the line and it died. It was catch and release, you see. If he'd have sat still and let me get the hook out before I pitched him back in, he would have been fine. But no, Mr. fucking jump around a lot. Fucking, yeah. The trout killed itself trying to escape. It was terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. But yeah, that's my stance on fishing. And the day's been about a 7.5, I'd call it. So, 7.5 for me. Pawpaw hanging at a 7. Sis hanging at a 7. AC give me the hotter than hell. Other than hotter than hell, great. Buy a fishing license every year, but never go fishing. Well, dude, if you're at the point where you're buying the license, it's definitely time to go.
Isn't a fishing license like $1?
Depends. I think it may be higher than hell. Of course, it depends on the state. I thought it was more in the neighborhood of 20, 30, 40. Something like that.
It might be 20, 25. I doubt it's higher.
Depends. Sis said 35. I guess that's in Tennessee. I don't know about Kentucky. And I can't recall where Hayseed's at, so I have intentions, but never seem to make it. Maybe it's time for you to make that a game plan. And say, I'm going to goddamn go fishing. You got to fuck them intentions. You got to have aspirations. What, how much a fishing license costs in Kentucky? Give us a moment. We'll figure out how much a fishing license costs in Kentucky. The Stoosey Boys try fishing. They say, well, this ain't worth a damn. And I've been fishing before. It has just been fucking forever. I didn't do a lot of fishing before the last time either. I'm all about hiking around the woods and every damn thing else.
$23.
$23. I'm in the state of Franklin, better known as Upper East Tennessee. There you go. Yeehawville. It's like Johnson City and Bristol and shit. Where the real rednecks roam. And I'm serious about that. Like, hell yeah. Just a little bit. But yeah, so let's take a moment to hit up all the folk that have been hanging with us. Ooh, caught your ass that time. You wouldn't go in that fucking puddle. Let's see. We had Jetpack and Alexandre led the charge right off the bat. Rainbow Band behind them. A couple of our new folk. Hopefully some may have subscribed to the Stoosey Boys. Of course, we got Pawpaw. We've got Stardust hanging with us. KAS up in the house. Bradshaw, my main man. Dr. Hamster. And Hayseed, of course, as well as Sis. So, hell yeah. Yeah, we're a different breed of hill. He said, don't start that. I ain't high yet. Well, only you can prevent forest fires. Jetpack made some cheeseburgers. All right, what kind of cheese we talking? The Funky Bunch. It ain't no Marky Mark up here neither. Shit. The Jetpack made cheeseburgers. Maybe you can take a lesson from him, Bradshaw. I'm for real. The American kind. Hey, man, sometimes some Swiss on a burger. Like you make a double burger, one with American and one with Swiss. Fucking. They also got like jalapeno infused cheeses. Don't scoff at the notion. And cheddar cheese is aight on a burger. It's not exactly my go-to. My go-to is American, preferably Kraft. Borden will work. Shitty unknown store brand does just fine as well. I'm not a picky bitch. The Sargento is always fun. Said nothing fancy today, just the classic 100. Said I'm no stranger to hamburgers. Well, I said cheeseburger. Aquaculture. We're gonna have some goddamn hydroponic something here in a minute before we fuck, whether we like it or not. God damn. Yeah, I'd wait it out just a little. I haven't seen no lightning, but there was one bolt earlier in the backyard or something. It sounded like it tore half the woods down, so I'm a little curious.
Yeah, it was loud as hell. That had to have been right beside the house.
I don't know, Pawpaw, if Doobie's preference is no cheese or a different cheese other than American. Because I think he gets hamburgers at like places because it's simplicity. You know, you're not gonna. Hey, y'all got Swiss cheeseburger with Swiss, no American. Like
I've seen him put other cheese
on. Yeah, well, I know he has. I just don't know what his preference is. I would assume his preference is maybe like cheddar or something. I don't know. Which reminds me, I do got some Flaming Hots too, and I'm pretty fucking happy about it. I'm fucking stoked, mate. Then tomorrow will probably be taco night. I can't get enough ground beef, baby. It's so good. That good 80-20, yo. I'll be real, I think it's 73-27, but we strain it anyway, so it's fine. Alexandre Marquez with the dang. Anytime I grill, he doesn't want anything on it. Well, we also generally don't have other options. I don't think he's down with Swiss, but I think maybe it's cheddar that gets him going. It's what I've seen. I've also seen him put a good Mexican blend on there. Wade Lucero, and we keep catching him in the garden. Nah, well, if we catch you, though, that's the thing. Or he catches us. Well, slide me the fifth in that lighter. I will be sure to spark you up a thingamabob first, though. Oh, I assume.
I believe.
I'm going to need that lighter or a lighter. Oh, okay.
So I think if you
Yeah. All right.
Motherfucker. Start raining.
I don't know.
I'm about to run out there in the foot.
There you go.
You say I've been trying to wait it out all day to get my.
I have to prep my holes for the ladies. That's so funny when you say it like that. Wait, I think you got it backwards, brothers. Anyway, but no, I understand exactly what he's talking about. And know that my envy of you is Grand Joyce. Very envious. Because once again, we've said it once, we'll say it again. Stoosey Boys living in 2 fucking states, and ain't neither one of them. Legalized the good yeehaw and ever-loving fifth. And that's about a fuck ton of horse shit, if you ask me. But we're also not exactly writing letters to our congressmen or protesting or advancing petitions or really doing anything else other than bitching about it. So, hey, I guess it's what we deserve. How does one prep the holes correctly? Hayseed said Tennessee never will. If you could, you're not even allowed goddamn the THCA and O and P and Delta 8 and all that. We're not even allowed that. No. A whole ass industry created from literally nothing, all because they won't break down and legalize shit. And they think that shutting that industry down and keeping the other industry still closed is the way to go here. I'm just saying, if there's not a fucking, if people aren't just doing this for the hell of it, if you needed any evidence of it, it's literally that right there. They found out the loophole with hemp, People jumped on it. People made the fuck out of money everywhere over it. He got that shit in all the fucking corner stores and gas stations and everything else. But, so obviously there's a clear and precise market demand. But instead of meeting that market demand, they're just going to close the market. Okay. Yeah. I hear you. Soil, worm castings, chicken manure mixed. Fill the hole, cover with cardboard or straw until planting. Why not do that the day of the plant? Probably letting shit seep into the ground if I was a betting man. God, there's been so many people just hanging with us. Y'all sons of birches rock. If you're new to the House of Stews, don't be afraid to hit it up in chat, by God. We love our new people almost like our fam dam. Our fam dam's something special, though. I gotta say, the repeat offenders, those are the real homies. People like Wade Lucero that have been there since the second live stream, and we're on stream number like fucking 400 something. Let's microbiology start. See, now I get that. All of a sudden things are happening. And then that's another thing too. We're not going to be, whenever they do get it good and legal, we're not going to be like fucking dumbasses and try to learn from scratch. No. We're going to go right to the horse's ass. People like Wade Lucero that know what the fuck they're doing. And we're going to listen to them. Plain and simple. Bro's in California, you know he's got to be growing that fucking keel. All right? So it's just damn plain and simple. We're going to listen. When did you start streaming? This time last year, roughly, about a year ago. And we've been streaming not quite every day, but by God, just you could pretty much chalk us down for about every other day. That's what blew this channel up from a few hundred subs to over 1,000. I'm serious. Weed smokers are the biggest fam damly in the world. The women's in Kentucky, are they hot? I don't like flaccid. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that, but that would be just like anywhere else, I would imagine. We have taxes since the day we were born. No one warned us that Uncle Sam would harm. And for the record, the fam dam is the Stoosey Boys subscribers, by God. And just like that, we were pleading the fifth. And that rotini just sounded a little bit. It's not rotini, it's fucking ziti. It is ridged ziti. And that ridged ziti just sounds a little bit better. How are we looking?
Good. Several more squashes popping up.
I feel like it's totally a flood.
Honestly, not any worse than yesterday, really.
Not bad.
Now on that lower end, that stream running through it.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to irrigate that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do something. Well, I guess you dig a ditch at the top of the thing and sort of trough it off, or you dig a ditch through where like that walking part is, and it's like, okay, water gathers there. I just don't want to fuck up with the irrigation of like the plot as a whole. Because of that, and I totally feel like these irrigation ditches will have to be filled come like August-ish or something. We're going to have to like block it off. I don't know what we're going to do here. Yes, they did warn us, but nobody will say anything for fear of losing everything. Oh no, Pawpaw's been writing this banger. What is it, a George Jones song? Oh no, Show Jones or whatever it's fucking. Yeah. Changes or choices? Yeah, it's choices. Change. hot damn, he's been writing a parody. Well, parody kind of insinuates that it's somewhat fun.
What?
Whereas this is kind of, I'm not going to say sad, but it is what it is. The truth is in the songs. But yeah, but what about that thing where they changed the frequency of music back in the 30s to make it less mind expanding and more mind numbing or something? The hertz or whatever. Is this post on Discord? Hey. Gonna be eating a little more than ridged ziti here in a little while. I'll tell you that right now. Sometimes. Sometimes I get what? Watch him, it might shat. I had that problem earlier.
Cute and small.
All right, favorite cartoon from when y'all were kids. Let's get it going. Of course, your boys got to go Cartoon Network. That ain't good at all. Holy. You walked at it too stiffly. Hell yeah. That cat is bad luck. Hold on, let me. Thundercat. Oh no, it bounced off to the side and everything else. Here we go. Yeah, I hear you. Well, you came up, you startled the camera. You skirted. Alec Bradshaw said, I was always big on that Dragon Ball. Landon, Caden, and Brantley's World said, hi, what's poppin', y'all? I fell out of my chair catching my phone. I can't fucking use this now, all of a sudden. Possibly. All right, we're going to hang it out there. This is a cat right here. It looks so sad.
Well, it's time.
They have tell you or show you the truth so it happens to you without seeing. They're like hidden messages. You deserve it. It's like when you ask the universe for shit. Trying to manifest. You know, you can manifest whatever you want, but it's got to be what you want. So you're like, give me money, but in your head, you're like, oh, well, I don't need this money. Other people need this money more than me. I don't deserve this money. Okay, so then you're thinking that. So that's what the universe here. So what's the universe supposed to do? Okay, you say you want money, but you don't actually want money. So then it's not going to give you money. Like that's manifestation. LK and B, yeah, that's a cat. It's got catitudes. Yeah, he's all kinds. There's a couple of favorite cartoon, Scooby-Doo, of course. Interesting. I gotta go with Ed, Ed, and Eddie. 100%. Ed, and Eddie. It was a legendary moment when I figured out how to make that fucking sound effect. That goddamn. Ooh! Every time somebody goes to pick up something real heavy, right, you hit them with that goddamn. Ooh! Those were Stoosey Boys of their own. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Them damn Ed boys. Black and white Bugs Bunny and Popeye. I figured. Oh, no Steamboat Willie of fucking the one mouse. Yeah, I got to give it up for Ed, Ed, and Eddie for sure. So I got Wade Lucero's opinion on it. Did Bradshaw hit me with the... Yeah, Bradshaw's all on that Dragon Ball and Popeye's with the Thundercats. Thundercats. I'm surprised it wasn't Wacky Races. And of course, between Nickelodeon, Disney, and Cartoon Network, your boys for damn set fucking Cartoon Network. 110,000% piss on a bunch of Disney. Nickelodeon was okay, but in the end, especially like Nick Guts, weird sports shit from the 90s. Fantastic times. Having to climb Mount Cragdor or whatever the fuck it was. It was the red kid, the blue kid, and the purple kid. Saturday morning cartoons, yeah. They could keep the spinach. That show was a fucking advertisement for the spinach company. You goddamn know it was. I don't know how I just hit that. But by God, that's how you hit it. Right there. Jesus hopping, bullfrog Christ. Popeye was the American spirit. Damn right. There's a, if anyone likes anime or knows what One Punch Man is, they actually do a battle between Popeye and the dude from Saitama from One Punch Man, and Popeye wipes the floor with this motherfucker. It's so funny. Because Saitama's like undefeated god of anime, and then here comes fucking Popeye up in this movie. He's like, how did you get so strong? He goes, I eat me spinach. Look, it's so badass. They go into his like backstory and all his abilities, how he fucking. So like in one Popeye short, he hits a goddamn whatever those bell things are at the fair where you hit with the hammer and the thing goes up and dings the bell. Okay, so he hits the fucking bell thing and it flies all the way up and gives the sun a black eye in like a few seconds. So it's like, okay, mass times force equals distance, whatever. So it's like he had to swing that fucking hammer with the equivalent of like megatons and megatons of TNT and all this other shit. Old school always better. Popeye would wipe the floor with the Hulk. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yes, 1,000% he just smacked the Hulk into 1,000 light bulbs if he wanted to. Like, it's crazy. Bro is broken. That's that superpower referred to as Toon Force. But anyway, y'all, I think we're gonna slide on this badass live. Y'all sons of bitches have been great. It's been hanging with tons of folk throughout the whole live, so it's been cool as shit. A big shout out to all the repeat offenders that made the live stream. Y'all motherfuckers are the best. Y'all motherfuckers are golden. Of course, y'all follow the links up in the chat. That way the party can go on. Of course, we've added our Discord, the official Discord, the Stoosey Boys server. We've got our link on Instagram, although admittedly we don't post a lot on that Instagram. And, of course, our Cash App if y'all got a buck to spare. So we definitely appreciate it. So y'all be good and y'all be great. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from the Stoosey Boys in Kentucky to all the way wherever you might be around this wide world we call home. So y'all be good, y'all be great. Hope everyone has a good evening and a great night and a wonderful tomorrow. So y'all be good, y'all be great. Like Papa says, remember to spread the word daily, and of course the word is legs. And this is the Stoosey Boys, and I reckon we out, y'all. So peace.